In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the Serpentine belt tensioner on this Ford F-350 with the 6.2 liter engine. Located right on the front of your engine, let's get started. From under the hood, reaching down with a 1/2-inch ratchet or breaker bar, whatever you have that fits in here, find the Serpentine belt tensioner. It's going to be on the passenger side, and you're going to want to stick that ratchet in to the cutout, just like this. Make sure it's fully seated, otherwise it'll pop out when you try to pull on it. Then you'll actually want to push down or turn clockwise. There we go. And as you do that, you should be able to remove the belt off of any pulley. I'm going to pick the alternator just because it's up top here, easy to access. Now take your tool off of the tensioner, pop it out. Now let's pull the belt right up and out of here. It is looped around the AC compressor on one side at the bottom, but the other side at the bottom has the power steering pump. So you're going to have to unhook one of those two first, and then you'll be able to start pulling it right up and off. Take it off the crank or harmonic balancer. There we go. Down here, we're going to have to take it off of the AC compressor. So slide it down, pull it away, and now you can slide it right up and out. All right. And there's your belt. Around the tensioner, you'll see 3 10mm headed screws or bolts. We're going to have to break them free and remove them in order to take the tensioner out. It's going to be easiest if you just break them free by hand, but then if you have some sort of a power tool that fits in there, like an air ratchet or electric ratchet, that's going to make the job a whole lot easier. But as you can see, doable by hand as well. It's just that the fan is going to keep getting in the way. There's one. And the second one, tensioner drop down, that's normal. It's only held on with one bolt now. Hold the tensioner as you remove this last bolt. There's the bolt, there's the tensioner. Take your new tensioner and slide it down into position. Make sure you have at least one of the bolts ready to go so that you can start it on. Otherwise it won't actually stay on there. There, and that's positioned. Okay, I was able to start this rightmost bolt, which is great. That means it is now secured, and although it is moving around, it's not going to fall off anymore. I'm going to drive this in just a little further so I can have this move around a little bit less than it is right now, and then we'll put in the other bolts. All right, with that one bottomed out, you can pivot it and line up the other ones. With all of them in, let's bottom them out, snug them, and then if possible, we'll torque them. And I say if possible because you can't always fit a torque wrench down here. All right. All right, they're all snugged up. I'm going to torque these 3 bolts to 15 foot-pounds. If you can, go ahead. If not, just make them nice and snug with a ratchet. All right, it's time to put the belt back on. Here's the diagram on the screen so you can follow it along and make sure that you get it right on all the pulleys. Put it between the tensioner and the engine block and basically fish it down towards that AC compressor. Since we're there, we might as well put it on the AC compressor. All right, once it's centered up, pull it and just, there we go. Try to seat it. My next step is going to be putting it around the harmonic balancer and then the power steering pump, which is on the other side at the bottom. Looks like I've got it on every pulley except for the alternator at the top, so that's perfect. I'm gonna put my tool in. All right. There we go. Make sure it's fully seated on all the pulleys. Perfect. Take your tool out. Double check all the pulleys visually to make sure that the belt is centered, and it looks like it is. It's important that you do this because if it's not centered on any of the pulleys, it can fall off while the engine's running. Everything is good to go, so now you would run the engine for a split second, shut it back off, make sure everything is still in position, and there you go. Job is done.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.